Thank you, Zoe. And thanks to all of you for being here. Today is Sunday. A lot of folks are still in church right now. But for me, as a person of faith, this rally is sacred space. Healing the earth's wounds, protecting our children's future, these are sacred callings. Every step we take on this march and every march to end global warming is on sacred ground. Every religious tradition teaches awe of creation, and yet we desecrate it. Every religious tradition teaches temperance in sensation and material things, yet we pursue them addictively, vainly hoping to fill our spiritual emptiness. Every religious tradition forbids theft, yet every day we live unsustainably. We steal from our children and our children's children. In years to come, as they contend with the deadly consequences of global warming, they will ask us the same terrible questions asked after the abolition of slavery, after the fall of the Third Reich, after the civil rights movement finally put an end to the shame of legal segregation, the same awful and incredulous questions asked of every human being complacent in the face of evil. How could you not have known? Knowing what you knew, how could you have failed to act? But today, I am filled with gratitude and hope. People of every faith around the world are stirring. We are naming the desecration of the earth what it is, a sin. And we are beginning at long last to take our prayer out of the sanctuary and into the streets, to the New Hampshire state capitol, and to the halls of Congress. I'm old enough to remember the civil rights movement. In 1955, 3 years after I was born, Jim Crow was just as powerful as ExxonMobil today. Segregation as entrenched as fossil fuels. But 10 years later, Jim Crow was defeated. What turned the tide was not religious leadership, important as that was. What turned the tide was a nonviolent army of youth. Young people in their 20s, their teens, and even younger, devoted to the dream of justice and equality. They lived for that dream, marched for it, demonstrated for it, and some of them died for it. In 10 years, they broke the back of legal racism and redeemed the soul of our beloved country. That's where this movement is leading us, step by step, blister by blister, blog by blog, demonstration by demonstration, song by song, prayer by prayer. We will not turn back. We will not be denied. We will claim our birthright to the tree of life. And when we do, all creation shall rejoice with us.